Hello from Ed, and welcome to this full day of eating video. And I invite you today to join me for all my meals, and I will show you how I prepare them and also explain a bit why I'm doing this. So if you think already I'm a strange and weird guy, then please check out this video. So I usually start my day with ashwagandha and a big glass of water. This is to rehydrate my body after the sleep in the night, and the ashwagandha also lowers the cortisol level, so it releases stress. So let's continue with the breakfast. So my breakfast will be a porridge, and I'm starting with a few blueberries. It's like 40 grams. I'm weighing all my foods with this food weigh, whatever I call it, and be sure that I get my exact macros for the day. So the next one is protein. Don't worry about the boxes, because the boxes are always saying it's something like protein or creatine or whatever, but there are different things in it always. So this is like 30 grams of protein, whey protein, and additionally to that there will be 5 grams of creatine, which helps to keep the muscles full of energy. There will be also 5 grams of BCAAs, branched complex amino acids, which are proteins which the body directly can use. And for a porridge, of course, there will be oats. So my oats for today, there will be 110 grams of oats for my breakfast. Let's see. 90, 100, 8, 9, 10. Great. So additionally to that, there will be one little, half a spoon of honey, yeah, for the sweetness. And I also put now the milk on it, and it's oat milk, which I produced myself. I will show you later in this video how I'm doing this. And there will be 100 milliliters of this wonderful self-made oat milk. Yes, great. So the rest, I will add some water to it, and then stir it up. Just a moment. Breakfast. Small. We don't make any mistakes, we just have happy little accident, as Bob Ross said. So what I will do in there are a few drops of strawberry flavor drops. This is strawberry aroma and a bit of sucralose sweetener. And this is how my breakfast looks. And I'm going to eat this yet. I'm going to eat this now, and I will come back with the next meal. Join me to the next meal. So I just inhaled my breakfast, and let's first talk some straight facts. So, point one, you cannot lose fat and build muscles at the same time. This is not possible. Don't try it. You can do either one or the other. For losing fat, you need to be in a calorie deficit, less calories than you burn today. And for building muscles, you need to be in a calorie surplus. It means you need to eat more than you actually burn through the whole day. There's nothing between it. So that's why if you want to like change your body composition, so actually I don't want to get lighter, because the weight, the scale, does not tell you anything. It tells you this and this kilo, but it doesn't normally tell you it's fat or muscles. So my body weight scale actually does this, but this is just a hint, basically. So you can either do one or the other. So that's why if you are like having this fitness lifestyle like me, or if you're doing bodybuilding, or you want to gain muscles or whatever, or lose fat, or then you can either decide for bulking, that means calorie surplus, building muscles, and also gaining fat. Please be aware of that. Or you can decide to go for losing fat, which means calorie deficit. And in a calorie deficit, your body will not build any muscle. So it's one or the other. So that's why you normally have to cycle between both states. It's called bulk, and the other is called diet or preparation. So I call it better preparation, because my whole lifestyle is a kind of diet. It will look like a kind of diet for you, but it has all these reasons. So let's look at normal. You probably also want to gain some muscle, and you also want to get loose or get rid of your belly or whatever of fat. So if you want to do this, you have to decide for one, and then stick with it for a certain time. So for now, I'm always cycling bulk and preparation. So being in a calorie surplus for a longer time, and being in a calorie deficit for a certain time after that. Several times already, and I'm currently in my fourth or fifth bulk season, which means the last 6 months I ate exactly what I eat today, what I show you today. I eat exactly the same every day. I make no excuses, no exceptions for that, and I steer my macros about how much calories, how much carbohydrates, about how much protein, how much fat my food consists of. I'm checking this with the weight and the macro fitness app, where I track all my foods in, and I can see exactly what I've eaten today, what I've eaten each day, and currently I'm in a calorie surplus for 6 months. So I'm gaining weight for 6 months already. I'm force feeding myself every day. And I already gained some 10 or 15 kilograms, and it's really cool. And to be sure I'm all doing things all right, I'm sticking to that. And that's how I reach my goals. So after this bulking season, I probably want to try to reach 100 kilos. I will do preparation phase again, and I will cut my calories. Basically, I will only cut the carbs, and get lean again, like not building any muscles anymore, but keeping the muscles, and losing the fat, which has been definitely grown during the bulking season. So normally, I call this actually the opposite yo-yo diet, because the normal yo-yo diet, or you heard of mostly everybody who tell you I'm on a diet, is that people have some body fat which you want to go and lose. Then they restrict everything, or like most of the things your body needs actually to survive. and being in a huge calorie deficit, which will cause not to burn much fat, because the body want to keep this insurance, and it will start to burn muscles. So actually, after this regular yo-yo diet, which is worse, people are lighter, but they haven't lost any fat, but only lost muscles. So they come out of the diet, which is horrible, even in a worse shape than they start with it. So I'm doing exactly the opposite. For my diet, I'm gaining muscles plus a little bit fat, and I'm restricting after that only the fat. That's how it works. So here how I make my own oat milk. I have oats, olive oil and salt, and this wonderful little machine where I put in about a liter of water in it, and then I go with 1 spoon oats and another one, and then I put a bit of salt to it, and I add a tablespoon of olive oil. Close the machine, plug it in, it's booting up. Now it's ready. I press OK, and in 20 minutes we will have wonderful, fresh, homemade oat milk. Let's go. Okay, while my almond milk is running through, I'm preparing the rice for the next day and for today and the next day. So it's very simple. 1 cup another one, and the double amount of water. Actually not too hard to cook rice, so I hope this is still interesting for you. So, enough water. Now I have to switch the camera. Yeah, here we go. Let's put this again here. So you hear the machine for the oat milk running in the background. No worries about that. So what I'm doing in my rice. Salt. Curcumin. Cumin. Just a little bit. This is actually good for digesting. Now we need to switch it on. Yes, we need to switch it on. And that will be the rice. Did I mention this machine is self-cleaning? So it actually cleans itself now, and I just have to wipe it dry, and that's it. So my rice is boiling. Stir it up. Turn it off. And this will sit there as long as it's ready. So this machine for oat milk has just finished. It made me some wonderful, almost a liter of oat milk. And here's how to clean it, or what I need to do to clean it. So it's actually completely self-cleaning. I just put the water away. It's completely clean. Put it in. Turn it off. It's kind of important because there is some saw in it, which so I just dry this up. And that's it. So let's go with the next meal preparation, the eggs. So the first thing is we have a pan and we put it on fire, and there's some coconut oil. It's actually very hot outside, so it's even melted properly. 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. And then we go with eggs. So those are actually eggs from a real agriculture, natural, I don't know how it's called. So they're very organic, even better than actually. I'm lying to you. This is actually one from the store. What I had normally have some really natural. Those are actually also natural. Those are bio eggs, which is fine. So I'm using 4 eggs to make scrambled eggs. And I add to this 4 eggs. So, just a second. I just need to wash my hands. So, to this 4 eggs, I'm adding 16 egg whites. This is like my preferred egg white. I tested it. It's really nice. So I just square it up here. Oh, it's being heated. Yeah. Very nice. And then you just pour this one into it. And this will get a nice portion of scrambled eggs for today and tomorrow eventually. So this is going to heat up. As usual, salt. You will see me using quite a lot salt for my meals, so don't be worried. If you eat that clean, that means no industrial manufactured food in your diet, then you will have a lot less salt than normal people are, let's say it like this. So I'm actually also measuring my salt intake. It's about 10 grams a day, and this is what keeps my body also hydrated. So I'm at 57% water in my body, which is quite fine. The more hydrated, the better the circulation of nutrients are being will better run in your body. And the thing is, if you are feeling dehydrated, adding more water will not help, because you are probably missing the electrolytes, and this is what you sweat out and which is used by the body. So actually, put a bit salt to your food or to your drink to make the body to enable the body to really store the water in the cells. For that, salt is needed in the electrolytes, which is salt is a part of it. So watch your salt, my advice. So this is slowly heating up. It's quite easy to prepare this and fast. So this will be rice, and the rice is still here. It's like cooling down, and the egg whites, it will be actually for about 2 days for my meal preparations. So stir it up, stir it up, stir it up. So you have to watch me stir this up until it's ready now. Let's see. So one more thing I can tell you, currently, during the whole time for my bulking season, now for about 6 months already, I have to slowly increase my calories because I'm getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Like I'm gaining muscles and I'm gaining fat. But if you just stay with one set of calories, then you will reach a plateau, because you still need to be in calorie surplus to build further muscles and gain further fat, of course. So you see, so I'm currently on 3,500 calories, and I will also show you the macros, like how many carbs, how many protein, how many fat will be in my meals each day. And I will show this to you later. I have a smart app for that on my mobile phone, and yeah, it's like how I calculate this. So the thing is, everybody needs everybody's body needs 1 gram protein per kilo body weight. So if you are on 70 kilos, for example, then you need to have at least 70 grams of protein, hopefully from a high and good protein source, like fish, eggs, meat. I don't eat meat, but I eat fish, eggs, dairy products. I'm also having no dairy for me, but you need 70 grams for it. So for building muscles, you need at least 2 grams or about 2 grams. So my food per day actually contains about 200 grams of protein, because I'm on 95 kilograms now and I'm trying to reach 100. So you see, it's almost ready. Well, the scrambled eggs are looking well, and yeah, it's about 200 grams protein per day. It's about 60 grams of fat a day, and all the rest is carbs. It's over 440 grams of carbs per day. So a lot of rice, a bit of oats, and yeah, it will be a lot of food today. Like every day will be a lot of food for me. So it's actually hard to get everything in. So scrambled eggs are ready. Let's fire it down. Put it to the side. And yeah, salted it. Perfect. So this can ready. So meal prep for the day almost done, and we will see us at meal 2 at my lunchtime. So welcome back to my second meal, which will be rice, broccoli, and scrambled eggs. Let's go. So the second meal consists of rice, 200 grams. So this is actually the rest from yesterday. So I've prepared it. Prepared rice. A few better go. So these are 160, 190. Again, we are not doing any mistakes, but we just have happy little accidents. Good. Okay, this was the rice. Then we put in there some broccoli. It's frozen. It's most convenient for me, so it will end up in the fridge, in the microwave anyway. So, and we will have 150 grams of this wonderful egg white, like scrambled eggs with 4 whole eggs and 16 egg whites. Well, this was wrong. It's just a second to zero my weight, my scale. So here we go again. It's when you show it that it goes wrong. 135, 150. Wonderful. So it will look like this. It's quite a big portion. So just let me go on with that. Just a moment. Yeah, here we go. As usual, you will see me putting salt on it. 4, 5, quite a bit. And I'm a friend of Bremer Gewürzhandel, which is a spices shop from Bremen in Germany. And they have something like Langzu, which is an Asia mixture. They have also things like shakalaka and Cajun spices. So I'm using Langzu, which is in Germany it's called like some more. Get some more. Langzu means actually get some more. For spicing it. So let's go for that. So this I will actually make small as possible, at least the rice and the egg whites, because this will be just my second meal and the other meals will be from the same size. So I'm actually eating quite a lot of stuff every day, food every day, good food to fuel my body. And the smaller you have it, the less you need to chew. So let's have this and put this in the microwave. So the microwave has done its work, and now I'm adding additionally 20 grams of the olive oil, native organic olive oil. Let's see, 16, 18, 20, perfect. So this exactly will fit the macros for my second meal. And now we go out in the sun for eating this huge cup of food. And we will see us at the pre-workout meal, the third meal for the day. This is before the training. Cool. See you soon. Yo, welcome to the next meal. This is pre-workout meal, which I consume approximately 1 hour before the workout. And this is to fuel my body with a lot of nutrition, energy, which is then accessible during the workout. And so let's jump into it. I will show you what I'm preparing there. Yeah, for the pre-workout, you may notice that almost for every meal I'm using the same big bowl. So let's start. First will be 25 grams of whey protein. Well, it was too fast. Was not zeroed yet. So again, 22, 20, 36. So 1 extra gram protein for today. Great. So also, as usual for every meal, especially when it's a rice meal, I put 2 grams salt in it. Yeah. And what for the rest of the content, this is once the Hip rice cream of rice from Hip. I'm not doing any advertisement here. You can use just any kind of cream of rice, which is like fine powdered rice. And I'm using 100 grams of it, so exactly the half. So for the post-workout, so the after-workout, I have to spare this. And I add 30 grams of this favorite rice pudding, which is basically the same as the cream of rice, but a bit more like, it's not as fine as cream of rice. So let's do this, 30 grams. Come on, here we go. So to not make the protein get clumpy when you put water in it, I mix it up a bit, flatten it a bit. Haven't cooked water yet. Let's do this fast. And during that, you put some. This is some famous product from a local product here. It's sugar beet or sugar root syrup. It looks awful. It has a wonderful malty taste, a bit sweeter taste. So a bit taste for me. And then we will just, when the water is boiling, we will just add the water, and I will just add the water and then stir it up. So I will make a short break because I forgot to switch on the water yet. So let me cook the water first. See you soon. So the water is boiling now, and putting 300 milliliters of water into that. So it's almost the double amount of water. Yeah, it's quite big. Carefully stirring it up. I really like that this cream of rice has a lot of, or creates a lot of volume with the water. So it's very, very easy to digest, and it will be gone through my digestion system, digestion system within an hour, so that all the good things in here are available during my workout. So it's stirring. Looks very good, as you see. You may like it or not. I'm liking it. So I am adding some vanilla flavor with additional bit of sucralose to sweeten it up. Yeah, I'm a sweet one. Let's keep it like this. So perfect. Let's stir it up again. And it's almost ready to go into the system. Yeah. So, yeah. What I'm still missing is, it's, yeah, just a moment. I have it, where I have it? The tip. No. Where it is? Oh, it's on this table here. So, I usually add zimt to every sweet stuff, sweet meals I'm eating. So this is Ceylon zimt, which is the good one, but it's empty. But luckily, I got the 1 kilo pack of zimt. So I'm not afraid that it will run out so soon. So let's fill this up. And I just can recommend this this wonderful spice shop from Bremen. And, well, okay. So the funny thing about the zimt, I'm not sure what it's called in English. Cinnamon. The cinnamon. The good thing about the cinnamon, the strange thing about the cinnamon, I hated cinnamon. I hated it. I could not eat stuff with cinnamon except plum cake. So there a bit cinnamon was okay. And I started trying cinnamon again with this rice pudding, and I immediately got completely hooked up on it. So there's a big cinnamon carpet, like I'm naming it, according to some favorite other bodybuilding guy who always said, we are rolling out the Zimtteppich with the cinnamon carpet. So that will be my pre-workout, and I'm getting this into my machine in my system right now. But before starting with consuming the pre-workout, I'm also preparing my post-workout protein shake. So let's see. First, what I add is, of course, a wonderful little amount of the oat milk I prepared. So let's swipe the white powder from the scale, and it's not like not like that what you're thinking yet. So I'm using, for my post-workout shake, I'm using 100 milliliters of my oat milk. Yes. Wonderful. Then there will be some chocolate protein shake, some chocolate protein powder. So it will be 25 grams also. This is the whey protein, the fast protein, which will enter your nutrition system very soon. And then there will be 10 grams of casein, which is a bit longer protein, which takes longer to split up, and then it also takes longer to digest. And the next just the camera a bit. Yeah. Next is I'm taking glutamine. It's an amino acid which is very good for your digestive system. So I've had really good experiences with that. I take another 5 grams of creatine, just like in my morning breakfast. Also take the branched amino acids again, BCAAs. Some say they're good, some say they're not. I have good experiences with it, and for me it works. Then for the flavor, some bio cacao, organic cacao, which is just completely unsweetened and bitter and dark and chocolatey, chocolate flavored. Yeah. A bit vanilla sweetener. Yes. So, and now there comes some special ingredients. The white powder, crystalline powder from the kitchen. Don't be surprised. My post-workout shake will contain 40 gram sugars. Pure sugar. Why I'm doing this? Because after a workout, my muscles are empty. All the glucose saved in the muscles I'm working on are empty, and they are they soak up carbohydrates like sugars much better directly after the training. So after the training, there's a time window from 1 hour approximately where this sugar absolutely makes sense. And another thing is, it will spike my protein. It will spike my insulin if this amount of sugar enters my blood system. And this insulin spike, which normally you would like to avoid, but after the workout and during bulking, you actually need this, because this is one trigger for the protein biosynthesis, which is actually the process in your body which builds the muscle cells. So, I also put in there 30 grams of cluster dextrine, which is also kind of a sugar, but it's a two binded molecule, so it's a bit, it needs to split up once and then it can be used. And I'm also using a tablespoon of honey, because it will additionally help the insulin spike, and it tastes well, of course. And it's also like a bit fructose in it, so it will also fill up the glucose. It fill up the glucose in the liver, which is also emptied now. And this is more or less ready. Let's add water to it. So, and shaking it. And putting it into the fridge. So I will be well prepared for my workout now, and after the workout I can have or even during the workout I would start sipping the protein shake, and we will see us again after the workout and the protein shake to the post-workout meal, which will be basically very similar to the pre-workout cream of rice and whey protein and other stuff. See you soon. One thing about the oat milk, there's one last step which is recommended to do. This is of course stirring it up a bit, and there is a special enzyme called amylase. I don't know how it's spelled in English. What is this one? It's actually the moonshiner's choice. So it's also something which you can use to brew your beer or something. I don't know. I'm not using it for that. So they get like 6 drops of it inside this fresh made oat milk. And you need to do this when it's a bit cooled down, because otherwise this enzyme will break up. And this enzyme will actually consume the starch inside the oat milk and transform parts of it to sugar. So actually the oat milk later will be kind of a bit sweet without having additionally sugar or any side inside. just from the starch. Enjoy. Hi again. It's 30 minutes before my workout, and I'm now installed a pump booster into my system. It's a drink which actually supports blood flow, transport of nutrition into the muscles, electrolytes, fluids, and so on. So let's go. So here's the rest of fruits, cold fruit tea. I'm using this to put the pump booster in it. It's quite some useful thing. It's not needed actually, but it's useful because it additionally hydrates your body, which then makes the nutrition flow better. And since it supports a muscle blood flow into the muscle, you are feeling the muscle itself better, and this makes a real advantage for the muscle-mind connection. Actually, the neurons which are connecting to the mitochondria and doing the thing. So I will slurp this down now, and we will meet again after my workout to the protein shake and the next meal, which is the post-workout meal. Hi, back. I just finished my training and took a shower because it was really hot here today, so was quite refreshing. And now I'm slurping down the shake for getting the nutrients again into my body after this heavy workout. See you at the post-workout meal, so I'll probably in about half an hour. So, the shake is empty, or at least almost. Let's finish it completely. And I will now show you how I prepare the post-workout meal. So, post-workout meal, let's go. My post-workout is basically almost the same as my pre-workout. So it's 100 grams of this wonderful hip cream of rice. But before, let's put in protein. So this will be the scale. This will be 25 grams of protein. 25 grams of protein, yes. It's an unflavored whey protein I'm using. I'm used to and love to put my flavors in independent from the whey. So here we got salt again. So since rice will push out the water from your body, actually, I always put enough salt to the rice to keep enough water in the body. So this is then the 100 grams of cream of rice. Wonderful. And an additional 30 grams of this rice pudding, it's called. A bit more grainier than the cream of rice. So it's like milk rice, basically, if you put water on it. So 130 grams of rice. Very nice. And the same as for my pre-workout. Mix the whey and the rice a bit. There's this sugar beet syrup. can use some of it. I had a nice back training today, so it was very hot and sweaty, and I pulled the shit out of my back. It was great. So the next is water. Also again 300 milliliters of water. It's basically exactly the same, but it will be one addition. And you see, you maybe saw how I wolfed down the pre-workout. So this is the big advantage of those rice meals, because you can eat them very fast without getting hungry while you are eating it. And it will go very fast to your digestion system, so it will end up in the capability of eating my last meal of today, which is the later rice and egg whites, or scrambled eggs, let's say it like this. So you know all this eventually from the pre-workout. Looks perfect. I like it. Food has to work. It's functional. It's like driving your car to a gas station for me. So, and since I want to drive Porsche, I don't put the diesel in my tank, but I put the super in my tank. So again, a bit vanilla with sweetener. Yeah, I'm loving it. And it's quite a portion. So great. Tastes well. So in the post-workout, I actually use pure organic peanut butter. So this is just peanut butter. It's nothing else in there. There's no palm oil in there. It's 100% peanut butter. So I can just recommend it. Always when you go to organic shop, also watch when you buy peanut butter. In the most peanut butters, when you buy it in the shop, there's palm oil on it. And this is the worst thing you can do to your body. So, but coming back to the post-workout. I'm using 20 grams of this wonderful creamy peanut butter. Oh, wait. Didn't zero. So next try. It should be 20 grams. Yeah. No, not really. 17. 20. Wonderful. I'm loving peanut butter. It's the best. So there's an additional fat. So happy little accident. My stative fall down, so I have to rebuild. So I put additional 20 grams of peanut butter in it because it's for the fat source after the workout, and it's really tasty also. And as you already know from the first pre-workout, there should be enough cinnamon on it. Yeah, great. So additionally to that, I will have, or in a combination with that, I will have 5 of those rice waffles, just to get some more carbs in after the workout. So this will be it, like a huge additionally carbohydrates for filling up the tank. So I will be eating this tasty post-workout meal now, so I'm enjoying it. And we will see us next on the last meal of the day. See you! Hi there, good evening. It's me again with my last meal, and I will show you how to prepare the rice and egg whites. So let's go. Scale is on. The rice. Again, 200 grams of rice for me this evening. It's actually quite late already, but it will be my last meal, so that's fully okay. 60, 160, 190, 200 something. That should be fine. And the egg whites as prepared earlier today will be 150 grams of egg whites, like scrambled eggs. Quite some bite. 150 grams. Wonderful. So again, I'm spicing this up with some salt. 2, 3, 4, 5. Wonderful. And the spices from special shop in Bremen. So this will be smashing the rice and the egg whites to save some chewing. Will be enough to chew. Okay, here we go. This will go into the microwave for 4 minutes, 5 minutes, and I will be back then. So microwave finished, and now I'm adding again 20 milliliters, 20 grams or milliliters, whatever, of nice native olive oil to that. 17, 18, 19, 20. Perfect. So, and because this is such a wonderful day today, I'm enjoying sparkles of this nice sugar-free ketchup to wrap it up. And I will now going to eat this. So I'm now going to eat my wonderful late dinner, and I will come back. We will see us again for the supplements and the summary of what I have done today. Hi there. So I finished my last meal, and so the whole day had about 3,500 calories approximately, and those are separated or parted into 17% of fat, 23% of protein, and 60% of carbohydrates. So this is the whole day, and now I'm quickly selecting my supplements for the night, which is ashwagandha, and take it's called ZMA, zinc, magnesium, and vitamin B This is also very good for recovery and helps to have a good hormone level. I'm taking vitamin D3 K2. I got enough sun today, but general the delivery to the body is very low, at least in winter times. So, and I'm also taking 2 of those omega-3 fish oil pills, and that will be my day. So let's do this. And the omega. So, to wrap this up, many thanks for watching. I'm done with my day, and my next day tomorrow and the next days will look exactly the same from the food. And I'm still having some, I'm giving myself still some time for this bulk season, and so see you soon. See you again in the preparation, after the preparation phase. Cool. Many thanks for watching. Have a nice day and enjoy.